Hello. Hey, ladies. Hi there.
Hey, ladies. Hi.
Oh, like echoing. Thank you, Sophia. Hi. Um, yeah, my dinner was very interesting. Um, they served it in small portions. I ordered the spaghetti. It was really good, but I'm still hungry. And I ordered two servings. I'm still hungry. Like everything in California kind of gets closed down anyway. And I got some fruit on my way back. I said, forget it. But nevertheless, it was pretty good. But you know how they try to do like the small gourmet stuff? Well, I was expecting like this big pasta dish, and the thing was like this big. The portion was like that big. And I looked out and like I ate it up really quick. And then I was like, you know what? Give me a second round. They came back. I thought it would do it, and it didn't do it. And on top of that, they usually give bread with it. I saw on the menu, and they ran out of bread. They said they were giving cornbread. I never heard of this. They said they were, instead of like, bread, they were serving cornbread, and I got excited. I was like, oh, okay, give me the cornbread. I was like, that's gonna be a first for me with like Italian pasta, but whatever. With cheddar cheese. I was like, no, thank you. That's okay. So, and then I ordered a ginger ale. I ordered a ginger ale, and and then I ordered two ginger ales because like the bottle was like so skinny and small. I don't know who they were feeding. But I said, okay, give me another ginger ale since I ordered the spaghetti a second round. And then I said, okay, I'll just take the second bottle of ginger ale home. It's like those like small slither skinny bottles. Like it wasn't like a can or anything. And so I had like my fruit in a plastic bag, the supermarket bag, and I stuck it in the bag. And I said, you know what? It's a lovely evening. I didn't even think. I said, I'm gonna scooter on home. It wasn't far from the restaurant. Scooter back to the hotel. So I stick the ginger ale bottle in the bag, and I come back, and the ginger ale spilled all over the bag. I didn't get to drink it, and it wasn't inexpensive. So basically, I had like pretty much a plate of spaghetti if you combine the two, and a slither bottle of ginger ale. That was my dinner. And I was scootering back home, and like all the nightclub people are out. Everybody's like, woohoo, and this one guy wanted to be, insulting, and I'm scootering on this bike. And he's like, beep, for like the longest, just to be, jerky. And I'm totally not in his way. It was a night. It was a night. So I've never been so happy to be in my hotel room. Literally across the street from me, there were like gotta be 100 Californians across the street from me standing in front of some nightclub. Like literally, I'm not joking when I say 100. There have got to be 100 people cuddled together waiting outside to get into a nightclub. I'm so happy to be back in my little hotel room. I'm trying to forget my hunger. This is the perfect time to get me to do readings. I want to be distracted because I don't want to step out. All the clubbers are out, one. And two, I would get food here at the hotel, but I tried that last night and I didn't like it. So I think I'd rather wait till the morning. So if you want your reading, long story short, let's do it. Let's do it. I think next time I'm better off going to what do they call it? Stack and Shack. Hi Capri, think I saw your payment. Stack and Shack, what's that burger place? They got the veggie burgers. It's just right over here. I think I'll just do that. I think I'll just do that. I could have saved a lot of money and I wouldn't be hungry. But nevertheless, thanks for asking, Sophia. Oh boy. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, and then on top of that, my hotel key, I had my heavy grocery bags. I got some fruit and stuff. And the key to my hotel room wouldn't work. So I'll be with you in a minute, Capri. So I had to go downstairs all the way with my heavy supermarket bag and with a ginger ale that I didn't know spilled out, and some hot couple that you could tell like they were like nightclub material. I'm standing there, just in my regular clothes, and she kind of looks at me like with a snobby look. And I'm like, honey, I'm thinking to myself, honey, I'm not interested in your man. Because her guy turned around and looked at me like, if he had a comic bubble over his head, it kind of would have been like, oh, who's that? So he turned around away from her and looked at him and was like, just flat out looking at me. And I just was like, I just want to get to my room. And so, of course, the girlfriend who I realized was a little bit, probably had a little couple of drinks. She blonde hair, with the heels and stuff, with the leather pants and leather cut off shirt. She turns around like she's pretending like, oh, she's gonna look in the same direction, but she's really turning around to see who he's staring at. So that tells me that's not the first time he's done that. So they're pretending that they're looking at everything behind me, but really her dude's checking me out and she wants to know who he's looking at. And I'm looking at them like, honey, I'm not interested in your man. I'm just trying to get the key so I gotta go up to my hotel room. So I'm looking at anybody to help me out because like them staring at me is a little bit awkward when they're not really looking at me, but they're really looking at me, So the guy comes up behind, the front desk and he's like, can I help you, madam? And I said, yes. And I said, my key isn't working. He goes, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. He goes, I'm security. I'm thinking to myself, well, what are you doing behind the front desk then if you're security? Go stand by the door and secure us. Like, oh my God, like, I think for a second right then and there, like I missed New York City. I just was like, oh my God, like I just was like, God. So I had to go back to my original spot and get stared at by the couple who were having like envy, control, jealousy issues internally. I was like, so the guy goes, can I help you, madame? After he finishes the couple. I said, yes, my key is not working. He goes, oh, I wonder why that is. I thought to myself, yeah, I wonder why that is. He goes, oh, I'll escort you, make sure that I said there's no need. At that point, I was just like, not in the mood to be messed with. I was totally in my New York zone. I was just like, give me the key. Don't say a word. I've already had a night. I just want to go to my room. So I see the elevator about to close and I press the button to get in because I got all these heavy supermarket bags. And you got these two young girls and they're like half midriff tops. And they don't know that you got to scan the key and then press the button. You can't get upstairs without having a key. And they're like, we don't know. And I'm standing there. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3. I'm like counting in my head, like, Jesus Christ, please give me patience. Please give me patience. And then like the 16-year-olds totally broke my bad mood because I realized how young they were. So like they totally broke my bad mood. And I was just like, here, let me do it. And I did the key. And I got up to the room then I noticed that all my ginger ale was spilled on my strawberries and fruit. And I said, let me just go on YouTube. Let me just go on YouTube. So anyway, long story short, Sophia, that was my night. That was my night. So it's very wild outside right now. It's very, very wild outside. Okay, Capri, let me do your reading. I was supposed to meet Anthony today, and everything that could go wrong went wrong. I want to know why. Capri. Yeah, and that stupid little ginger ale was $10 for a stupid little bottle. California, I forgot, is expensive. And I didn't get to drink it. So I picked up my water. I said, forget it. Oh, and then when I go to the supermarket after I leave the restaurant, I like 10 minutes before they close, and there's a security guy like on his phone inside the supermarket doors. And the doors wouldn't automatically open. So I knock on the door, like, can I come in? You know what he does? He looks at me and then he just goes back to his phone. So I entered through the exit doors. I said, I'm getting in this supermarket. I'm hungry. I don't care if I get arrested in Cali. I'm hungry. I'm getting in this supermarket. It was a night, guys. I should have just stayed in the neighborhood, just crossed the street to Stack and Shack, whatever it's called. Stack, I don't know what that place is called. The famous burger place here with the veggie burgers. It's literally across the street. Now I know. I will never, ever venture out like that again. I was planning to have a nice dinner. No. Let's find out. Those two youngins in the elevator, though, they broke my food. Children break my bad food. And they were young. And they were like the nicest out of everybody. I was even in the elevator, they're like, have a good night. I was like, you too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was rude. I was just like, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I realized too, I wasn't in a good part of the neighborhood when I went to the supermarket. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Uber. No, initially I was thinking to myself, taxi, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm in Cali. I'm not in New York. I was like, oh my God, I gotta Uber it. I was texting to the driver on his way. I was like, hurry. I was like, hurry. Oh, what a night. I'm back. I am back, guys. So, supposed to meet Anthony today. Oh my God, that would be terrible. Oh my God, don't even say that. Oh my Lord. Like, I'm hungry, give me my food. Chieftess lost it because she was hungry because of LA's small little portions. Feed me. Oh my God. I couldn't believe when they brought out the spaghetti. This little thing, it was so little. I was like, what the heck is this? You know. But some small portions are so good that you're like, you forget the quantity. But I was still hungry after. I mean, I fasted all day. Oh my God. What a night. Yeah. There were like 100 people. 100 people across the street from my hotel right now. All the people like around your age, Sophia, and all the 18-year-olds literally standing online in front of some club across the street from this hotel. I've never seen that before in my life. Yeah, I know, right? Let me out. That would have been terrible. Oh, boy. Hi, SB. Matt, I can't even see. Somebody tell him. Somebody just tell him, please. Yeah. That spaghetti was $20 a plate. So I spent 2 plates. My bill was like almost $60. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Capri. Thank you. I just can't deny it. I really just can't. Oh boy. Then the guy who picked me up to go to the supermarket, 'cause I took an Uber to the supermarket, was like in some techno, I don't know, mode thing. You know, and I had pressed the whole, what's the thing? The whole, quiet, you know, like you could select quiet if you want quiet in your Uber, and I selected quiet. This dude had his techno music blasting and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. And he had like these purple lights, like these strips in the interior of his doors. I swear to God, I felt like I was in a nightclub. I think the universe is trying to tell me to like, I don't know. I don't know, but you know, my nightclub days are over. I did that in my 20s. My nightclub days are over, Spirit. Put me on a cruise if you want me to have a, but I'm, you know, I did that in my 18, 20s, you know. Oh my God. Yeah, it was like, all I could hear was, unts, 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 unts. You know, the entire ride, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, let me reread your question. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to meet Anthony today, and I need to get water before I do your thing, though. I'm supposed to meet Anthony today. I didn't get to drink my ginger ale. It's like I never shopped so fast in my life. I just grabbed some fruit and water, and they're like, we're closing in 2 minutes. I was supposed to meet Anthony today, and everything that could go wrong went wrong. I want to know why. I warned you. You guys don't listen to me. Well, majority of you do, except for a couple of you like Capri. Capri doesn't listen to me whatsoever. She doesn't listen to me. I told you. Let's do your reading. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Woman. You're going to push him away to somebody else real quick. You're going to push him away to somebody else real quick. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Let's do your reading. Spirit, tell me. Tell me more. Knight of Cups. I told you he's commitment material. But your energy is going to push him away. Your energy is going to push him away. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Four of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more. King of Swords. I'm going to just take out all the cards and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing, okay? Ace of Wands. Excuse me. Okay. I thought they were channeling to me, but... Hi, Sophia. Thank you. I saw your payment, my dear. I'll do your reading after this, okay? Very short reading here. 3 cards to the bottom of the deck. I feel like, okay, hold on. Let me pause on that message for a second. This guy, just your energy, okay. You don't want this guy. This guy is, I'm hearing he's in heat. I'm hearing he's in heat. There's something that throws him off about you. And he's interested in commitment, but he thinks you're not interested. And then he goes back to being distant. Like initially like, hey, hey Capri, hey, how you doing? Then that's what I'm seeing here. The bottom of the deck is that this guy, not like in heat, but you know, he has a lot of passion. He has a lot of passion. But you're going about the wrong way. You think he's a problem, but let me ask you first. Would you like me to be direct, or I could be very direct in a respectful way, or I could be sensitive? Would you like me to be gentle or just to the point? Yeah, I felt that. Gotcha. All right. How can I say this? Let me give you an example. I think that would be better. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. You have to get healed. You have to get healed in order for him to stay. And for this to turn into something serious, what it's destined to turn into. Okay. This guy wants to be with you, but your energy is throwing him off. Okay. This is not just you. A lot of people go through this. Okay. But your energy is throwing him off. That's why he is not showing up. That's why he's surprising you with his behavior, etc., etc., etc. You have to get healed. You have to get healed. You have to get healed. I'm about to like, what are those messages at an airplane? You could buy it and you put a message in the air and the airplane like flies the message across the sky. I'm gonna get one of those for you, my dear. I'm gonna find out where you live and I'm gonna put one of those messages. You have to get healed. You have to get healed. I'm gonna do that until you get healed. I'm gonna circle that sucker around over your apartment building or wherever you live. And I'm gonna do that till you got it. Yes, your energy. Look, energy. People don't take energy seriously, and let me just talk about humans. Let me not a Capri thing. I'm not gonna even talk about Capri right now. I'm gonna talk about all humans, so you understand. You don't take this personally. Hundreds of humans right now are listening to tarot readers for their zodiac reading. You're like, oh, that's my story, or that's not my story. Okay. Right now, hundreds of humans are listening to tarot readers to get theirs. They're like, but nobody is healing. And that's why they're addicted to zodiac readings. And they don't get it. Their energy. When we don't heal our energy, we pull in the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again. The same stuff. Unless you exit. It's like a carousel. You know the carousel in Carnival? The little kids sit on the horsey and the horsey just goes round and round and round. Well, that's what unhealed cycles look like. You just go round and round and round and round and round. That's what it looks like. Exactly, never ending. And that's why people who mostly listen to tarot readings are like, but when's he coming back? But when she come, you haven't healed your energy. You think your ex, you think your new person doesn't feel that energy? Nobody's gonna come around unhealed energy. It has to be healed. That's why I'm not really doing zodiac readings so much anymore, because people have become so addicted to it that they don't want to do the work to get off my channel. My mission is to get you off my channel. The only time I want to see you in the future is when you tell me about your wedding plans or new baby or new business or whatever. Other tarot readers, they just want to keep you around and around and around and around. Aren't you sick and tired of seeing me? You know? So, if I'm telling folks, you've got to heal, come see me, you need it, I'm telling you, you got to get off of your carousel. And the reason why, our people are not just flowing with our energy, because unhealed energy basically is like Satan energy. Anything that's not healed is not of God. Now, I'm not talking that you're Satan or anything. I'm not talking that you're the devil or anything. Thank you, Sophia. But I'm saying unhealed energy, excuse me, stems from negative, low vibrational energy. When we are of God, we're balanced. We can see clear. We pull in light. We pull in people who are of light, of goodness, and all of that. So at the end of the day, when we are not healed, we pull in low vibration energy, opportunities, experiences, other energies, vibration, opportunities, and experiences. So unless you cut this out, keep on doing this, think of like a dryer or washing machine. It just goes round and round. Unless you stop it, the program is going to keep going round and round. In other words, you're going to still keep pulling in men and women that are the same vibration as you. We don't pull in any different vibration than the vibration we are currently at. So if you're like, I don't understand, like, why I'm pulling in these type of women. I mean, I thought I'm a catch. Yes, you are a catch, but you've got to clean out your filter out of your dryer so that way your life works. A dryer does not dry clothes properly unless the filters are always managed and cleansed out. So I'm saying energy is always like filters. We got to always clean it out. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time, investing your quarters, investing your time, energy, and hopes. And you're going to be standing there wondering why your stuff ain't dry. Well, you got to clean it out. And it takes work. It takes work for the Chinese lady in New York City, to go to each dryer. That's why they don't even want to do it. And pull out the lint, pull out the filter compartment and clean out the lint. It takes time. So you got to make sure your healing is like cleaning out the lint. And sometimes when we pull out, the dish, it could be years of lint. You might be like, Chieftess, no problem. Let's do one session. No problem. We got this. Yeah. And I start pulling out your lint real slow, getting real deep, seeing all the crud and trauma and the regressive, passive aggressive, and all the repressed emotion and experiences and all that stuff I pull out. I'm like, look, we're gonna be here for a while. There's a lot of stuff that we gotta deal with. And there's a lot of lint that sometimes falls back behind the dryer. That's going to be cleaned out too. Right? That's what I'm saying. Get your stuff done as soon as possible. Get it out of the way. Because when Mr. Right comes, when Mrs. Right comes, you don't want to you don't want to say like, look, this is my name. I'm Tommy Smith. I'm interested in you. Here's my crud. Here's my lint. You think they're going to be like, oh yeah, let's go on a date? No. But the thing about it is that those type of people who are not Mr. Righteous yet got their own crud too. So you get what you give. Spirit pulls back the very people that you're supposed to be with because you didn't clean out your crud just yet. So Spirit's like, oh, take them out. It's not time. It's not time. It's not time. Yeah. And I've seen that happen plenty of times. That's happened in my personal life too. It's not time. It's not time. Yep. But a dryer won't dry. And how many times in New York City I used to do my laundry, standing there, and I remember when I was younger, I'd be like, I feel like I'm being ripped off. My clothes aren't even dry. Paid $3 in quarters, and I'm coming out with like half wet clothes. Wow, if they had cleaned out the lint from the dryers, I would have been gone a long time ago and been a satisfied returning customer. But nobody's gonna come back and mess with them machines if they're not taken care of. Yes, my dear. And he wants commitment. Look at that. He's not playing around. This is someone who's sensitive. This is like Cancer-like energy. That cup of love, my dear. He turns back into a king. He doesn't turn into a pumpkin. He turns back into a king. But he's seeing practically that it's not the right time. It's not the right time. Ooh, I'm getting another message. Yeah. There's something about you that tells men that you're not looking for something serious. I'm hearing it's a whole back and forth energy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be done. A lot of stuff that's going to be done. I mean, this right here, this is a very simple reading. So, it's a combination of things. It's about what I talked about earlier today. It's that. And also, too, it's just what I said about your energy. And it's like a check-in. I feel like it's like a check-in. Like he's checking in on you to see if you can give him what he wants too. And what he's looking for. And there's something about your energy that's telling him you're not ready for this. And you're not. You're not, because you haven't healed. You haven't healed that stuff from the past that I've been talking about. It's getting in the way of your love life there. But it's not like you're permanent damaged goods. It's not permanent damaged goods. It's not like you're a broken down dryer, like, oh, forget it. No, this is fixable. It's fixable. It's all energy. It's all energy. Okay. Yeah. No, you're not. You're not permanent damaged goods. That's what I'm saying. You just need to go through your healing. But healing is like going into spiritual rehab. And the honesty of it all is nobody wants to go to rehab. That's why, let's do it, Sophia. You're next, my dear. Thanks for your patience. What would you like to know? Please remind me. I'm going to clear out the energy. If you want to look into it more, Capri, we can, if another question, you're welcome. But, I called you on some stuff that you got to do today. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. That's not even part of what we got to discuss in here. You got a lot of work to do. Don't let that window of opportunity, close. Okay, Sophia, let me look at your question. My question is regarding the message that my ancestors mentioned that he likes women who gets around. Oh, yes. I would like to expand on it a little bit. Yes. I almost forgot. Let's see, my dear. Yeah, let's check that out. That did come out, okay? Let's see. Hey, she made me forget about my hunger for 15 minutes. Thanks, Capri. I'm not really hungry, actually. I was, but I think I forgot about it. I think I just trained my mind to say, you know what, you're all right until the morning. Until the morning. I understand, Sophia. Let's see. Okay. He likes women who gets around. I'm hearing Oh, what's that word? I just missed it. If it comes back around, I'll say it. I forgot. I was going to say one word to describe what he's talking about. Okay, let's pull some cards, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, little bit of blockage, little bit. Let's see. Shuffle. Oh, blockage twice. Shuffle one more time. Okay, there we go. Spirit, give me some messages about that message of he likes women who gets around from the ancestors. Let's see. The Magician at the bottom of the deck, my dear. Let's pull some more messages. I hear you. I hear you. No time wasters here. We don't need that. We've got other stuff to, you know, work on. Spirit, give me some more messages about this message that had came out. Give me some more messages about this message that had come out. These cards love to stick together in your readings. I can't get this out for the life, and I just cut my nails. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Two of Swords. There goes that Three of Cups again. Two of Swords. There goes that Three of Cups again. Let's see. Tell me more. Judgment card in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's a resting period that's over. I'm hearing made up the mind. I feel like there's a resting period, so that tells me there could be a spiritual window that's closing. Like somebody needs to make up their mind. About coming back. I feel like it could be on his side though. Like the spiritual window closing on his side and making up his mind like you're in or you're out. Which is good. I'm trying to get these out. Well, it's kind of hard. I got these cards in my other hand, so it could be me. I don't know. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles, full card in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups. This is an interesting message. Hold on. Tell me more, Spirit, about he likes women that gets around. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Trying to get them unstuck. Stuck energy. That's what it means. Stuck energy. It's like, you know, stuck energy. I got the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Tower, and the Lovers. Three threes. Lots of threes in this reading. The Three of Cups in the first set, Three of Pentacles, and then the Three of Swords. There's a Tower moment here. Tell me about this Tower, Spirit. Tell me about this Tower. And then tell me about this Fool card in the verse. That doesn't make sense. Tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this. Queen of Wands. Mamita. Tell me about this Fool card in the reverse. That doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. 10 of Wands. Knight of Swords in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. There goes the 3 of Pentacles again. Lots of marriage energy. 4 of Wands. 10 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles twice. 3 of Cups. Lots of marriage energy in this reading. Ace of Pentacles. Lovers. I mean, there's a lot of marriage energy, my dear, in this reading. Hold on. Oh, this is you. You want what you want when you want it. And what you want to do is you just want to know that he wants to marry you. It's a burden for you that he's not moving quickly. There it goes. Every time I do your reading. So that's what will be hard. So basically, I'm expressing what you really would love to say to him. Like, look, buddy, I'm tired of you running around on me, emotionally. Are you in or are you out? You want to get married or you don't? In other words, I feel like you want to skip the whole dating scene. Like, if he stepped up to your door today, the real Sophia would really want to say, like, look, are you in or you out? Forget the dating thing. I want my big apology, an authentic, sincere, big apology, and then let's get married. If you can do that and be honest throughout the entire way, I'm up for it. And I feel like that's the burden. This is just some side message. I feel like that's the burden on your shoulders because I feel like that's a blockage of what you really want to say, but you can't say it. Now, wow. And it's showing up that I don't know if this is emotional suicide. In other words, I don't know if you're sabotaging yourself in the future by not saying this because it's showing you saying, you know what? Forget this. And like surrounding your forget this is like an opportunity to get married to him. Now for the whole getting around thing. I mean your reading is not starting off I don't think your reading is starting out very well. Spirit, clarify. I think that's the answer right there. So I need to know more. Spirit, give me some angel messages on this 3 of Cups and the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Wow. Tell me more. Ten of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Who's doing that? 3 of Cups again. 3 of Cups again. Clarify the 3 of Cups. That's insane. I think it's you doing that. I want to clarify though. Who's holding on to that? Is it Sophia or him? Who's holding on? Sophia or who's holding on? I think it's you. Or actually, no, it could be him because both of you got that same problem. Who's holding on? Him or Sophia? Death card, Queen of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. You, you're you're like unsure if you should end this and cut him out. It makes you very upset. Something about somebody holding on to their family. I don't know if it's whether you're holding on to what he did in with his family in regards to you, or you holding on to your family. That I gotta clarify another reading because that's a lot. Um, it's either you or him. Somebody's holding on. Somebody's holding on to their family, and they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with the past. And then they decide to go with a third party. That's what that's about. And it's coming from an imbalanced place. It's like, I don't want to even look at it. This is what I've decided. I feel like it's him actually. And it makes you upset that it's ended. And you're like, oh, no, that was for that one. And then, you start acting like a bitch, but then you're like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Reading done. Reading done. I gotta like get out of that. Reading done. That's a whole lot of energy. Wow. It's like a story. It's like a potential story here. But and then your both of your families are like in this. This is like nuts because your mom is here. I mean, I didn't even clarify why she's back here again, but she clarified the tower moment, and that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I feel like it's him because you're the one who's heartbroken down here because your mom's down here. You're heartbroken because you wanted to marry him, and for some reason, right after that, your mom's energy is here up on this tower moment. I don't like that. I'm hearing sneaky devil. So I don't know if it's like a shock to your mom that this happened or that something happens with your mom. That's another reading. But that's what I'm seeing, my dear. I couldn't repeat this reading for the life of me if I wanted to. Because spirit possessed me in getting all that out. I couldn't repeat this reading if I wanted to. I mean, I would have to, I could go back right now. If you have any questions about this reading, let me know right now. Because once I clear this out, all these cards, I couldn't go back to it. You'd have to rewind to hear your reading again. Hi, Megan. Hi there. But that's your reading, my dear. If you have any more questions, let me know right now before I clear out the cards. Because this reading was one that, it wasn't like Capri's reading where I'm like, oh, it's very simple, clear. I had to do detective work on this reading. I had to pull, a lot of, energy out. And I do feel like it's him because you're down here and your mom's down here, and it really upsets you. It really, 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 you feel very betrayed. I'm hearing he chooses his family over you. I'm going to stop it right there. I have to pull more messages. I just feel like oh, okay. Yeah, woman, this have to be continued, okay? If you have more questions, just let me know. I'll be right back, guys. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to use the restroom. Okay. I'm so shook now that I don't even know what to ask. I hear ya. I hear ya. Well, it's not a it's not a decision, my dear. It's like you asked what the ancestors wanted to interpret as far as he likes women that gets around. This could be about the past as far as like why he did what he did. Okay. So they could be pulling past energy. You know, him choosing his family over you in this reading feels like past energy. I mean, this is very different than the current and future energy I've been pulling. So it's no surprise to me. I'm betting I forgot to put that air on. Ugh. It's no surprise to me that I'm betting this is about past energy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me clear out the deck. You have a lot of cards here. You have a lot of cards here. I can't believe I just walked past the thermostat. I forgot to put it on. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I very much feel like that's past energy. I feel like that got into the insides of his thought process. When you two were together before. I don't feel like that's his current energy or future energy, actually. I feel like that was his past energy when you two were together. I hope that makes sense. Oh, boy. The emojis. I love emojis. I love the emojis with the big eyes. I think it's so cute. I know it's like looks surprising and everything, but you know me, I'm an emoji fan. And I love that. I think it's so cute. I know every time I do your reading, my throat goes. I'm like, I feel like I swallowed cat hair. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, here you go. You don't even have to talk. You could type it out. That's the blessing of coming around the channel. You could type it out. You know, mine down to fingers. Oh boy. Praise of your glory. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. Mm-hmm. It sure did. Sure did. Oh, Lord. You're welcome, Sophia. It was like the blockage. It's gonna go by quickly. It's gonna go by. This month is gonna go by quickly. This month is gonna go by quickly. Yeah, I was hoping you didn't notice that. Hey, you're not the first, and you're not gonna be the last. You're not the first, and you're not gonna be the last. Let's do a test. Let's say Sophia. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm kind of curious about that tower moment that was in your reading, though. The reading I just did with the past reading. I'm kind of curious because your mom. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking about your mom right now a lot. But your mom's in my head, and you know, your Queen of Wands was on top of that tower moment. It was a 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Tower. Excuse me, and some other card. There were 4 cards as a set in the area of your reading, past reading, and Queen of Wands. On top of that, the Queen of Wands was on top of the Tower card. And I kind of was wondering what that Tower moment's about. I didn't like that there. I didn't like that there. Yeah. Oh, in the past, what are you doing? Like with him or something? Yeah. I could see that. Because I could see her, like, you know, freaking out. If you two got married, I could see her, like, I could see you seeing a side of her that you never seen before if you two got married. I'm just going to say that. There's a side of her that would come out you've never seen before. Yeah. Yep. I like the way these cards feel when they shuffle. But there was a Tower card in your past reading. I kind of feel like it holds a secret. And I'm kind of curious. Just been thinking about your mom. I'm thinking back in my mind. I'm thinking about what that Tower was all about. Because your mom's energy was smack dab on it. Was smack dab on the Tower card. Yeah. Yeah, she's sensing that he's going to come around in the future. She's sensing that she's sensing. She's like, what are those dogs like in the airport? And like, you know, like on the border of Mexico, between the U.S. and, like, you know, those sniff dogs, those police sniff dogs. It's like she's sniffing out something like, ooh, I'm sensing he's going to come around. Yeah, I'm getting messages over here. Yeah, she's sensing. What did I say? Mark my words. If you two got married, you see a side of Mama you've never seen before. That's all I'm going to say right now. There's a whole nother reading, but that's what I'm going to say right now. You're going to see a side of her you've never seen before. Yeah, I agree. It's tough. It's tough to, you know, not be rude. I get it. I understand. All right, my dear. If you want to know, I could pull some energy on it. I know. It sure looks like it. I'll be right back. I need to put my air on. I'm getting a little bit warm in here. It's getting a little bit hot in the robe. Hold on. All right. Was that you, Sophia? Let me see. All right, my dear, let's do it. You want to find out about that tower moment, yeah? Okay. Hi there. Let's see. Oh, looks like YouTube disconnected us. I'm back. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm getting a lot of gloomy in the room. I'm getting a whole lot of energy. You got to go. I don't like your energy. Hold on, Sophia. I don't like this energy. Yeah, I don't like their energy. Oh yeah. You got to go. Okay, cool. Yeah, someone crept up in the chat room. I didn't like their energy. They had to go. I was like, oh, I just felt very strongly. I was like, no. No. Yeah, it happened to be when that person walked up in the Rose's energy. Yep. You get to go. You can't be a I felt it right away. Right away. Ooh, car came out. 2 Pentacles in the reverse. No longer back and forth. No longer back and forth. Spirit, give me some messages about that tower moment. Yeah. Card wants to come out. King of Cups. Tell me more about this tower moment. Let's see. Tell me about this tower moment. Let's just do it. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about this tower moment associated with her mom. I've got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if I like that. Tell me more about this tower moment. Three of Pentacles again. Marriage again. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Tell me more, Spirit. Strength card, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands. This is what I got next. Strength card, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands. Tell me more, Spirit. The 8 of Swords. Page of Wands. Temperance card. Nine of Cups, Hermit, and the 8 of Wands. Cards are stuck together again. Tell me more about this tower moment. Justice card. I feel like that represents you getting good karma, getting credit, karma credit for what you've been through. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. Hold up. Hold on, Sophia. Look, whomever is watching trying to channel to me, that's not going to work. Your little statements of trying to be sexually harassing to me is not going to work. It's not going to work. Apparently, you're unhappy that I'm not giving you attention. But you trying to bring around very odd sexual comments my way is not going to work. Go bother somebody else. But come on. Come on. Sorry, Sophia. There have been a bunch of creepers who are trying to agitate me, but it's just not going to work. I mean, come on. I'm a woman of God. I'm not going to, say, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Go bother Tyler. He loves drama. He'll entertain you. He'll entertain you. Me, come on. I just look at your comments like, come on. Or at least come around with a funny comment or something. Like, make us laugh or something. Sorry, Sophie. Anyway, here we go. I'm looking at your cards here. Oh, wow. I'm getting a big message for you. I'm getting a very big message for you. It's just a side message. You know how I'm always saying, like, everything that happens with me is reflective of your message? That's so interesting because like, I was just saying what I just said. And for the past several months, like, these little people have been coming around the chat, saying some, like, weird stuff, trying to make me feel uncomfortable sexually. Meanwhile, we got, like, a tracker system aside of YouTube. Like, we know who's doing it. And these are just little boys who have nothing better to do. And so what happens is when you don't give little boys attention, what happens usually is that they act out. And I feel like that's what happened with your guy. I feel like in the past, this is just a side message. I feel like because you didn't give him the attention he felt like he needed from you, as far as like, I'm hearing the word admiration, and love attention, as far as he was concerned, he acted out. He acted out. Like, these people on the YouTube, they sometimes come around and say like stupid things to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know? And they say, and sometimes they become very eccentric and extreme to the point of like sexual harassment. And it's like, we know who's doing it. We've got a tracker system on our live stream. Do you think I'm going to go live and we don't know where this is coming from? And so usually when you don't comply or give attention to people like that, they do it more. Like, it's, it happened twice. That's why when that person, Boomy, whatever, came around, I was feeling the energy real quick. I was like, you got to go. But if you were to give that attention, it wouldn't do you good in the end. It's like spraying a spray can on some bugs, and it just manifests more bugs and more bugs. I feel like that's what happened with you and Jesus. I feel like he was acting like a little boy, and look at the emoji, the crying emoji you posted, and I felt like he acted out by going to us a third party because you didn't give him the attention that he wanted, and because he was acting like a little boy and wanted attention like a little boy, that's why things were severed. If I gave attention to all the knuckleheads that came in my room, I would be able to do your readings, as you can see right now. But I'm only pointing this out because it just so happened to be destined that happened at the same time that I'm doing your reading, because it's very much correlated with how he reacted to your neglect of attention on his wanting of it. Now, that might be slightly different, though, because you two were in a romantic partnership. I'm not even connected to these people coming in the room, It's like someone walking down the street, right, and they look good, and the guy's like a woman walking down the street, and the guy is standing there, and he thinks she looks good, and he catcalls her. He's like, hey baby, and she just like doesn't even bother with him or even look at him. Well, the guy usually gets upset or angry because why? His ego is tainted or it's interrupted. Hence, the people in the chat room. So it's very funny to me. But I feel like that's part of your side message in regards to your ex. I feel like he was like that guy in the street. I feel like he was catcalling you all that time you guys were together before, wanting your love and attention, and it wasn't working, and he went elsewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. In short. Now, for Miss Mama Sophia, I had to pause because I was getting that side message. For Miss Mama Sophia, hold on, I'm looking at all the energy here. She was hoping that you would let him go. She was really trying to keep her mouth shut, I'm seeing. She was really trying to keep her mouth shut, like, really hoping that you would just let him go and forget this stupid idea. That's the kind of energy. I don't think it's a stupid idea. That's just the energy I'm getting from her. Like, her perspective, like, oh, she'll let go of this thing. I hope she does, type of energy. Whose energy is that, Spirit? The Eight of Swords. Whose energy is that? The Eight of Swords. Hold on. It's like flew all the way on my floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Five of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more about that. That's totally like night and day energy. Tell me more, Spirit, about that Eight of Swords. Whose energy is this? The Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more. I think it's his energy. Wow, yeah. He saw in the past that you were depressed and you wanted to be with him. He saw you as someone who was very caring, someone who was an empress, but there were delays that seemed to be necessary in you guys getting married before. And yeah, there were definitely delays. It was like necessary delays I'm seeing. Now, clarify that Queen in the reverse, Spirit. Clarify that Queen of Wands. I mean, why I say Queen of Wands? Wow. It's not the Queen of Wands, it's the Queen of Swords. I'm saying Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is your mom. So this is the Queen of the Wands. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse is hoping that you would have cut this out. That's the last card of the reading. So I feel like she was very much trying to keep her mouth shut and hoping that you would like almost like somebody who almost like a parent who thinks their child's going through the phase of like dating somebody or being with somebody. Oh, it's just a phase, you know. I hope they get, you know, I hope, you know, they I hope they, you know, break it off with them, you know. It's just a phase, you know. I really don't like him or her. But like in the background, they're grinding their teeth, like praying, you know, that they break up. I feel like your mom, I feel like your mom was happy that this engagement, your marriage to him, got turned upside down. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like your mom was happy that it got turned upside down. I'm also getting that I see that she saw that you were very much into him. Very much into him. Whose energy is at the Five of hold on. Whose energy is at the Five of Wands? Whose energy is this, the Five of Wands in the reverse? Wow. Wow. Tell me more. Whose energy is this? I feel like that could be family. I feel like it could be more than her. Whose energy is this, the Five of Wands in the reverse? Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ah, okay. So you were very much in your head at some point about whatever it was. And then you gained some clarity about whatever it was you were in your head about. And she thought that you were being illogical when you came to some clarity. I feel like this actually was about you getting married to him. Like the idea of you marrying him, I feel like she thinks you were out of your mind. I'm hearing that, out of your mind. I feel like she feels like you were out of your mind. This is what I'm looking at here, by the way. Queen of Pentacles, your energy in the reverse. I feel like she feels like you were out of your mind, and then you proposed as a page. So she thought you were like in page mode. She thought that you were very immature. Give me Spirit, give me a card for the Tower in the previous reading. Give me a card for the Tower from her mom. Give me a card for the Tower in regards to her mother. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Damn. Damn. She wait, hold up. Clarify that Eight of Wands. I don't like that energy at all. Almost like the Eight of Wands is all about communication, but I honestly, my senses want to say that she wanted to hold back communicating, that she didn't like that you were like the one getting or about to get all the attention, being a bridesmaid. That's just sensing what I'm getting. The cards are pretty much giving me like 5% of the message, and I'm feeling in the 95% of it based on my senses. Clarify, but so I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands, Spirit. I feel like that stemmed off of jealousy, in other words. Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's him. He didn't want to step out on you. Clarify that Eight of Wands. This dude did not want to step out on you, Sophia. I got the Four of Wands here and the Six of Wands in the reverse. He King of Wands right next to you. Look at all these goddamn wands. Excuse my French. Oh my God. Look at all these wands. I can't believe how many wands I'm looking at. King of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands and the Six of Wands in the reverse. That's a lot of wands. This dude did not want to step out on you. I'm telling you right now. I feel like your mom was jealous of you about to get all the attention as a bridesmaid. Very much so. I feel like that was I feel like the news, I feel like the marriage news, you guys engaged and about to get married, I feel like was a Tower moment for your mom. I feel like the jealousy hit her more. I feel like the jealousy hit her like a bomb more than the news itself. I feel like this was like the whole taming energy. Remember I said initially where she feel like, she was trying to not say that, she wants you to let him go. Like, remember I was saying, I feel like a muffle over her mouth, like, I feel like she could never tell you how jealous she was of that news. I feel like this Tower moment was, I'm gonna lay down like this. I feel like the Tower moment was the news plus the jealousy. I feel like the Tower moment was the news, and I feel like the jealousy hit her like a ton of bricks because you were about to be the one getting all the attention. She wasn't gonna get nothing except a bad history. There's so much marriage energy in this reading. So much. Again. That's your reading, my dear. I could have sworn. Yeah. She did not want this marriage to happen for the life of her. She wanted you to let go of that idea very much. My ear's itchy. Yeah. That's your reading. I'm gonna leave that right there, okay? Yeah. Yep. Because that strength card is all about taming the beast. And the beast is our ego. And that strength card, where's that strength card again? Well, I put it away. But the strength card was there next to that 4 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 4 of Wands in the reverse. And for me, tells me that she was trying to keep a tight lid on her truth, which is, I hope they break up. Like, kind of like somebody who puts tape over your mouth, you're like, Very hard for her to hold back on the fact that she wanted that to happen, but that stemmed from jealousy. It stemmed from jealousy. Because you would have everything that she didn't have with your dad. Period. That's why. To answer your other question. You would have happiness. The happiness she didn't get. She felt like she deserved. But like I said, don't take it personal. You're just in the way. You're the only one she can blame for her misery. So, But I can understand how painful that can be for you as a daughter. I can understand. Yeah, that's what that tower moment was about. I feel like the news hit her like a ton of BRICKS. Bricks. It's like the news hit her like a ton of bricks. Like, what? Like how someone acts like they're happy for you. Imagine telling somebody like you're getting married. Marriage is like happy news. It's like, it's like news of a baby, a pregnancy or something. And, when that news comes around, you're like, oh, wow, that's amazing. That's so exciting. Where are you guys going to get married? What kind of dress do you want? Type of thing. Or where do you want to get married? Do you want to elope? You get all excited for the person. Oh my God, you're pregnant. What? How far along are you? What's the name of the baby? And for me, I felt like it was more of like, oh, really? Type of ordeal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just said, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. It's like, kind of like, oh. You're supposed to be like the cheerleader, like, oh my God. What do you want to name the baby? And do you want to have a hospital birth, a home birth? Are you going to take the epidural, the shot they give you to numb? Things like that. Oh my God, I've got to get an outfit for the baby. I've got to do a baby shower, like exciting stuff. Like, and when somebody's excited for you and your gut tells you, when they're not excited for you, you just know. And you can stay away from the people that are not excited for you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's coming out to you. That's what that tower moment was all about. That's what my ears are itchy. Yeah. Itchy ears are like ears that are burning. That means somebody's talking about you. Yeah. She could have been talking badly about you. Because my ears have been itching for the last couple of minutes here. Yeah. Yep, my dear. Yep. If you have any more questions, let me know, my dear. Okay. I'm sad to hear that for you. Tomorrow's a new day. Mm-hmm. But that Justice card came out, and Spirit's like, remember I was telling you about that whole good credit karma. That good credit karma. I think there's a website called Credit Karma. Yeah, there is. I think about that for a moment. Credit karma. Yeah. Wait, is there a site called Credit Karma? Karma Credit or something like that. Something like that. I think that's a brilliant company name, Credit Karma. But yeah, Spirit's like, don't worry, Credit Karma is coming your way. Good Credit Karma. So, in other words, so because you went through this stuff, you know, they were on your side. So, all that good stuff. You reap what you sow type of thing. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Hmm. Absolutely. You're welcome, Sophia. Miss Butterfly. All of God's creatures. All of God's creatures. Ooh. Uh, why am I hearing that song? Not a song. That advertisement back in the 80s. They had this chia pet. It's called Chia, and it's like it was like a artificial pet that you could water, and like it's it the like the butt of the pet was filled with grass and it would grow. It was cute. And I just heard I've heard this in like ever. But not to interrupt you, but they were just channeling that to me. I just heard cha 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 chia. That was like the song of the commercial. They would be like cha 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 chia. That's so funny. Hold on. Yeah, I just heard a part of that song. They were just doing that. Cha cha chia is a chia pet. I don't know what that's about. Spirit, why are you channeling chia pet to me? I feel like if we water something, it tends to grow. whatever we nurture, whatever we give our love and our energy to, it tends to grow, whether it's positive or negative. Whatever we give our attention to and whatever we tend to water grows, manifests. Chia. That thing was so funny. Uh-huh. You saw some butterflies? Well, God is big. God is big, but the thing about it is, I feel like spirit could be channeling to you that about me coming into your life and healing you. I feel like spirit could be trying to show you signs of me coming towards your life. Because some people say that when they look back, they see some butterflies, and that could be those signs. That sounds like possibly my energy. Yeah. I feel like spirit's trying to show you me coming your way soon. I tend to come into people's lives when I heal them and I'm gone. I mean, not in that way, but like, kind of like that message once in a lifetime. It's hard to explain. But I used to do that with my friends before I realized my purpose. Like when I was traveling, especially like in my 20s, they could never like get a hold of me. I was just like a free spirit. And then like years later, like 2, 3, 5 years later, I'll just pop up out of nowhere in their front door. I'd be like, no phone call, no nothing. And they'd be like, oh. They're like, oh my God. Yeah. I kind of have that spirit. Yeah. Yeah. I think you'll realize a lot after your healing sessions and then some. I think you'll realize a lot. Not after, I mean, yes, your first session, but I think even more. I feel like you'll realize a lot, my dear. Yeah. Feel like you'll realize a lot. That's pretty. I love butterflies. I love them. I remember, actually, I have a butterfly story. When I was living in Hawaii, I remember I was living on the island of Kauai, and I was just taking a walk, and there was this orange and black butterfly on the ground, and that's pretty rare. You don't see that. Actually, you're not supposed to see that because butterflies actually try to stay away from humans. But this butterfly was on the ground, and I realized it was handicapped. Actually, I have a picture of it. I'll try to find it later on. I took a picture of it. Excuse me. I realized that one of its legs was clipped or something. And like, this was way before I realized like my purpose in life, the healing. And and I picked it up. I don't know, someone told me pick it up, and I picked it up gently with my finger, and it landed on my finger, and then I healed it. It's one of its legs, because butterflies got these like little legs, and one of these legs I think was broken or harmed. Now how I did it, but it ends up flying away. I got a picture of it too. I have a picture of it on my arm. I was taking a walk. So I wanted to smell the flowers of the flowers in Hawaii smell phenomenal. And I was just taking a walk in my neighborhood, and I saw the butterfly. I was like, oh, that's weird. Because you don't see butterflies like standing still. Butterflies are always on the move. And this butterfly was like on the ground. I was like, something's wrong with that. You know, and I realized that its leg was harmed. Yeah. No, I won't, my dear. I won't. Yeah. Yeah, I love butterflies. They're gorgeous in colors. I mean, no butterfly is the same. Every butterfly is different. It's very hard to capture a butterfly. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see what your inspired life message is, Sophia. I want to pull one for you here, okay? I realize I haven't done this deck tonight. The inspired life messages. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, give me inspired life messages for Sophia. Spirit, give me inspired life message for Sophia. Oh, do they have those? I never heard of that. They have butterfly rooms? That would be amazing. What a gorgeous feeling to like enter. I never heard of that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, there we go. Let's see. We are already found, already truly, entirely, wildly, messily, marvelously, you know what I mean. I gotta say that. Marvelously who we were born to be. Anyway, we are already found, already truly, entirely, wildly, messily, marvelously who we were born to be. I feel like this message is all about you're actually like a butterfly. Like you're meant to be free. You can't be what's the word? Held down. I feel like you're all of the above. You're already found. You're already truly, entirely, wildly, messily. So you're not just one thing, you're a multiple of things. You're a multiple of beautiful things. And that's who you were born to be. You were meant to be free and beautiful. That's what I feel like that's about. And not a lot of people choose to be free and, not held down. A lot of people choose to go with oh, excuse me. A lot of people choose to stand still instead of discovering who they are. Now that's hell on earth. Simple, plain as day. When we when we don't, find out who we were and find out who we are. Two things. Find out who we were and find out who we are. It's important to be free. Oh, when I have another message, not a, just like a general message. Thank you. A general message. But actually, I'll make that announcement later. Not right now. Yeah, that would be amazing feeling to be in that room of the butterflies. All those gentle things like fluttering around you. Oh my God, I would love to. I'm going to Google that after I'm done with this. I've never heard of that before. That would be amazing. At first, I feel like it'd be like, whoa. At first, I feel like it would be like, whoa, what? It's like walking into like heaven. But then, you get used to it. You're like, oh my God, this is amazing. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Oh, I'm thinking about the Three Stooges now. The Three Stooges is like coming to my mind. Oh, Butterfly Pavilion. Yeah, I think I've heard of that before. It's an exhibition. Oh, that sounds really cool. I'm definitely going to research that. That sounds really cool. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. Nice. Yeah, I haven't heard of it on the East Coast, but I'm definitely going to Google that. Butterfly Pavilion. It's an exhibition and you could pay. Okay. It's amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going soon. I think I am gonna be, logging off soon. Thank you, my dear. You too. I'm gonna be logging off in a couple of minutes, I feel. If there are no other questions, guys, in a couple of minutes, if you want, your reading. Other than that, I'm gonna be logging off, okay? Ciao.